Searching for a Forex broker that supports MetaTrader 4? In this video, we've taken a look at 5 of the best Forex brokers that allow you to trade using MT4 at the moment. We've assessed each broker based on their spreads and fees, reputability, customer service, and more to see which is best. But before we begin, make sure to click the links in the description to the brokers we've reviewed to open an account and see what they're like to use. Although they're not the biggest Forex broker in the world, AvaTrade has been quietly making big steps forward recently. They support MT4 and MT5 and are regulated in Australia, Canada, the UAE, Ireland, South Africa, and the British Virgin Islands. AvaTrade is a reputable broker with low spreads and a fairly low minimum deposit of just $100. But the best thing about AvaTrade is the resources they have on offer. They have a huge range of learning materials available, which can be especially helpful for new traders. But if you're already quite experienced, these resources can also be very useful in helping you pick up the AvaTrade platform more quickly, allowing you to get up and running sooner. IG is one of the biggest Forex brokers in the world right now. They have regulator approval in the United States, Singapore, Switzerland, the UK, Dubai, Australia, and New Zealand, as well as a number of other countries. IG is even big enough to act as a market maker for their Forex clients. This means, if you like to do scalping using MetaTrader 4, IG is definitely worth considering, thanks to their ultra-fast execution speeds. There is no minimum account deposit required to get started, and IG has more than 100 different currency pairs to trade at the moment, as well as more than 10,000 share CFDs. The only real downside to IG is they don't support MT5. But if you're planning on sticking to MT4, this isn't a problem. Click the link in the description to the IG Markets website to learn more about this Forex broker and open an account to see what they're like to trade with. FXTM is a smaller broker available in almost every country. That's really easy to get started with. They're regulated by the FCA in the UK, FSCA in South Africa, CySec in Cyprus, and a few other smaller national market regulators as well. As a result, FXTM is quite reputable, and they welcome traders from almost everywhere except the US, Canada, Japan, and a few other smaller countries. It's easy to start an MT4 trading account with this broker, partly because there's just a $10 minimum starting deposit, which is nice. FXTM has reasonable spreads, and their customer service is quite good as well. Although they're not the oldest broker on the market, FXTM has been around since 2011 and have built up quite a good reputation since then. They also have a decent range of pairs to trade, especially considering they're a smaller, simpler broker than the likes of IG. Click the link in the description to the FXTM website to learn more about them and open an account to see what they're like to trade with. FXCM is another solid all-round Forex broker that allows you to trade using MetaTrader 4. They're regulated in more countries than FXTM, including Australia and Canada, but have a similar list of disallowed countries, including the US and Japan. One of the best things about FXCM is the number of funding methods they have available. Depending on where you live, you can add money to your account using PayPal, Neteller, and Skrill, as well as credit and debit cards, which is great. You only have to deposit a minimum of $50 to get started, and there are no account funding or withdrawal fees using most withdrawal methods. The downside to FXCM, and the reason we only rank them number 4 on this list, is they only support about 40 different currency pairs at the moment. The big pairs are all available though, so this is only a problem if you like to trade more niche currency pairings. Exness is a great choice if you're looking for a MetaTrader 4 broker. They have a wide range of regulatory approvals in a number of different countries, including the UK, Cyprus, South Africa, and more. They also support 96 different currency pairs, more than most other brokers at the moment, and have very competitive spreads on most major pairs. There is a $200 minimum starting deposit, which is a bit of a downside. However, there are no account funding fees, which is good, and they have a decent range of funding methods to choose from. Exness supports both MT4 and MT5, and they also have a range of CFDs you can trade if you want to. The downside to Exness is, while they do have a good range of regulator approvals, the number of countries they support is actually quite limited. You cannot join Exness as a resident of the UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, or United States, for example. So you might be wondering, which MT4 Forex broker should you choose? It depends a bit on what you're looking for. AvaTrade is great for beginners and is easy to get started with, similar to FXTM. On the other hand, IG is available in more countries, including the USA, and offers super fast execution speeds thanks to their market-making abilities. Remember, click the links in the description to each of these brokers' websites to learn more about them, and open an account to see what they're like to use. And if you have any questions about choosing a MetaTrader 4 broker, leave us a comment below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.